The death of 3 teens over the last year by gun violence has members of the Louisville community searching for answers. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. In the last year, a 16-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 19-year-old have been shot and killed. Tonight, several area pastors, they called for a special meeting to address what they believe is a growing problem in the area. Local pastor Anthony McIntosh moderated tonight's gun violence forum. McIntosh called on members of the community to offer realistic solutions to help keep teens out of trouble. Pastor McIntosh says getting involved is very personal to him.
In fact, I was a young man who got in trouble, went to prison, did some stuff myself, so I don't want to see this stuff happen to young people. I was involved with drugs, so whatever have happened in the cases with these young men who have gotten killed here recently, we want to try to deter that. So that's why it means so much to me. I want to reach out into this community to help as many people as I possibly can to stay away from that type of lifestyle.
Coming together to help out the community. Well, McIntosh, he hopes to implement any ideas that they gather tonight over the summer break. A candidate running for office in Starkville believes his current work experience and past political experience make him the best choice. Hamp Beatty is running in the May 30th special election for Ward 5 Alderman. This evening, Beatty held a Meet the Candidate ice cream social at Moncrief Park. Now, Beatty served 2 terms as mayor of Newton. He moved to Starkville 14 years ago and currently works for the Mississippi State University's Extension Center as an economic development and small business specialist. Candidates vying for office in Lowndes County, they were all in one spot tonight, meeting with their constituents. The Libertarian Party of Lowndes County hosted a forum at the Hyatt Place Hotel right here in Columbus so people could get to know those who are running for office. Candidates for sheriff, constable, and other local races, they were all on hand to introduce themselves as well as answer any questions. Well, college women from around the state are learning how to get involved in the world of politics. The Mississippi New Leadership Program is a partnership between the Mississippi University for Women and the Stennis Center. Courtney Ann Jackson has a peek into their day at the state capitol.
These young women could be a part of Mississippi's future leadership, and as it stands, women are in the minority when it comes to representation at the state capitol. Although numbers could change after the upcoming election, there are currently 15 female House members and 9 female senators. That amounts to less than 14% of the full legislature.
It scares me and it startles me. Because this is an important issue that if a generation doesn't step up and take control of the narrative, we are going to see that number continue to decrease.
The new leadership program allows the young women to network, learn, and be empowered to seek a career in the political arena.
What you can see is something that you can do. So if you see a woman who's in that office, you think, oh, I can do that.
The only woman currently holding a statewide elected position, Treasurer Lynn Fitch, spoke with the group Thursday.
Talk about all these positions that have been filled, but we need to elaborate more so on those that have yet to be filled. That we're just scratching the surface right now.
But they're hoping to see those numbers boosted, and most say that's why they wanted to be a part of the program.
Saw a need for women to rise up in Mississippi, and not only in Mississippi, but in the United States of America.
When I looked into my community, I didn't see anybody like me. So I said I should become that leader so that I can be that example for the young ladies behind me.
Courtney Ann Jackson, WCBI News.
Time now to toss things over to Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson to get a first look at our forecast. Hey there, Keith.
It's got a pretty nice but warm day. Our sunset this evening from Louisville, Mississippi with our Alpha Insurance camera shows how nice it was. Hopefully you took advantage. Once the sun gets low in the sky this time of year, things will become a little bit more tolerable. Right now it's very nice. Widespread low and mid 70s across our region. We bottom out in the upper 60s to around 70, but 71 at 7 o'clock, pushing 90 by noon. Our forecast high tomorrow on our Friday, 93. Perfect weather for the pool this weekend. We're talking about 90s, more sun, more heat. Your full forecast in just a few minutes, Scott.
The Louisville-Winston Airport receives a $4.2 million grant to revamp its runway. 150 feet of runway will be added to the facility. Other improvements include resurfacing the entire runway and adding LED lights. Now, one of the main concerns is the runway is crowned, meaning that the line of sight along the runway is obscured. Local governments will not have to match any money for the U.S. Department of Transportation grant. The J.L. King Center in Starkville could soon be forced to close its doors due to a lack of funding. Well, the center has been funded by the Emerson Family Center programs, but because of the loss of a federal grant, the program can no longer support the J.L. King. The Education Center has been providing services in the community for more than 20 years. It offers adult education courses as well as after-school programs for the youth. J.L. King will have to come up with $35,000 by July to keep those doors open. We definitely hope they get that money. Well, the area's only homeless shelter will soon have a leadership change. The current leaders at Tupelo Salvation Army, they're retiring. Riley Martin has more.
Major Jeff Daniel remembers the day in April 2014 when he found out he and his wife Linda would be transferring from a Salvation Army in Oklahoma to the All-America City.
My reaction was Tupelo, Mississippi. You know, what in the world? In that afternoon, watched on the Weather Channel as the tornado came through.
Majors Jeff and Linda Daniel have worked tirelessly during those 5 years, helping meet the needs of the homeless, hungry, and hurting throughout northeast Mississippi. But a long-running battle with cancer has made it tough for Linda to perform the demanding work, so the Daniels are taking early retirement. Both Jeff and Linda say they have been blessed to oversee the Tupelo Salvation Army and its daily operations. One of the biggest accomplishments during the past 5 years is the completion of a much-needed and long overdue homeless shelter. It will house more people and even has family units.
And with the help of community leaders, determined that those changes that we're seeing coming into completion now are what's going to enable the Salvation Army to serve the needs of the community for the future.
Although the new shelter is almost complete and renovations to the chapel and community center are underway, Majors Jeff and Linda Daniel don't want people to forget about the day-to-day operating cost of running the ministry. But they also have hope and faith in something called the Tupelo Spirit.
In all the places that we've served, we found that this has been the most unique experience, where you've had the most community support overall and groups working together to pull together in a common effort to make the Tupelo a great place.
Thank everyone for all the support they've given to the Salvation Army. While we have been here, we've thoroughly enjoyed it, and we love Tupelo, and we will certainly miss everyone here.
The Daniels will move to Oklahoma to be closer to their grandkids. In Tupelo, Riley Martin, WCBI News.
Off to my home state. Good luck. We wish them a happy retirement. Now, Majors Ray and Whitney Morton, they'll be taking over in Tupelo. The Mortons have been serving in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Pretty nice down along the Gulf Coast. Let's go to Orange Beach this weekend. Perhaps you're heading down that way. Upper 80s, lots of sunshine, winds a little bit on the lighter side off the water, and that will keep things relatively cool, but other spots will be in the 90s around here. We'll talk about it coming up next.
Your WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
At Durham's Pharmacy this evening, tons of sunshine, beautiful blue sky. It's been a warm day, a warm evening, but no active weather whatsoever around our neck of the woods, and that will carry over into your Friday and for this upcoming holiday weekend. So for the next 24 in Tupelo, down into the upper 60s to around 70 tonight, upper 80s to probably lower 90s. We're going to go with about 93 degrees or 92, give or take, around our area tomorrow. Some spots could be well into the mid-90s. In general, it's going to be a mostly sunny to partly cloudy type day and very warm. Hot for the holiday weekend. No major changes around here. Rain chances pretty low. Big systems keep avoiding our area. All right, here's your weekend. 93 Friday, 94 Saturday, 95 Sunday and Monday. There may be some tide or new record high somewhere in our area this weekend. Lows around 70, so no issues whatsoever. Just like summer here, much cooler, only 44 in Denver, Colorado right now, but it's actually 20 degrees warmer at 65 in Fairbanks, Alaska. So the weather doing a little topsy-turvy type thing tonight. Most of us now into the 70s across the region, mainly clear. There's a little batch of stray showers down here south of Meridian. This probably is going to fizzle before it would even get close to our area. But that just shows you we can't rule out a stray shower as we go throughout the next couple of days. Most spots stay dry. Big storms out there in the Texas Panhandle tonight, and there's actually some active tornado warnings out here across the Oklahoma Panhandle. There's some rotation right here near Buffalo, Oklahoma, and then there's another area of rotation up there into southwestern Kansas. So some pretty active weather, supercell storms nowhere near our area, but it's fascinating to watch all of this severe weather develop with this very active jet stream pattern that has shifted back to the northwest. That usually happens this time of year. High pressure, pretty strong, is going to remain anchored here in our area for the weekend. So we don't anticipate anything problematic for us. Partly cloudy skies, warm and humid temperatures here all weekend long. The heat index will be somewhere in the mid to maybe upper 90s. Actual temperatures will be in the 90s. So that's our weekend. That's what we have to look forward to. Suffice to say, not too active around here, but if you're traveling to the west and northwest of our region out there in the high plains, there's going to be some active weather for a good majority of the next week. But around here, as you can see with your 7-day forecast, pretty warm, pretty dry through the holiday weekend. Our next best chance for some showers and storms around here, probably by Wednesday and Thursday.
Some Noxubee County residents are going to have to go a little further for their postal needs. The Sugar Lock Post Office is closed temporarily. A fire at a nearby business caused heavy smoke damage, causing the office to close until cleanup is complete. All regular services, delivery operations, stamps, and other retail business shipments and P.O. Box services will be handled at the Macon Post Office, and that's located on Jefferson Street. Well, coming up a little later in sports, Courtney takes a look back at one school's championship season on the diamond.
You're watching WCBI News at 10 with Scott Martin.
Every 3 seconds, someone is in need of blood. Here's more on the importance of blood donation in our Health Talk with Baptist.
Hi, I'm Sandy Kilburn, medical technologist and supervisor of the blood bank at Baptist Memorial Hospital Golden Triangle. I want to talk to you about some facts about donating blood. Did you know that just 1 pint of blood can help save up to 3 lives? Donating blood is safe and easy. It is a sterile procedure and you cannot contract any diseases from donating. You must be 16 years old or older and weigh at least 110 pounds to qualify as a donor. Here at Baptist Golden Triangle, we hold a United Blood Services blood drive every 3 months. Here are some tips for getting through the donation process faster. Bring personal identification, preferably an ID that has your picture and full name. Some acceptable forms of ID include a driver's license, work or school ID, or passport. Bringing along your blood donor card will help you get through the registration process quickly. If you don't have one, please ask the staff to order one for you. Bring a list of all countries, cities, or areas you have visited with dates in the past 12 months. Wear a top with loose-fitting sleeves so that you can get your blood pressure checked. Make an appointment. Donors with appointments are taken before walk-ins. To make an appointment, visit the website, unitedbloodservices.org. Be a donor, make a difference. Join us next time for Health Talk with Baptist.
Mail your topic suggestions to healthtalk@wcbi.com. Health Talk has been brought to you by Baptist Memorial Hospital Golden Triangle.
If you'd like to donate, here's your chance. A blood drive is happening tomorrow at the Outpatient Pavilion Conference Center at Baptist Golden Triangle. It'll be from 11 in the morning till 5 tomorrow evening. If you have any questions or you want to schedule an appointment to donate, just call 877-258-4825. The Rebels would need its final 3 outs to survive and advance. The highlights from Hoover coming up next in sports.
Here's sports on WCBI.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Bolton. Ole Miss won the battle on the baseball field, but the Aggies may have won the war, as the Rebs athletic director Ross Bjork is expected to be announced as the new AD for Texas A&M on Friday. First reported by Ben Baby of the Dallas Morning News, Bjork will take over the same role Scott Woodard had for 3 years before he left College Station to go to fellow SEC West foe LSU. Bjork has been with the Rebels since 2012, leading the athletic department through turbulent years such as Hugh Freeze's departure and the NCAA sanctions. The Bulldogs able to at least catch some Z's after its nearly 7-hour marathon with LSU Wednesday night. MSU trying to advance to Saturday's winners bracket, taking on the top seed Vanderbilt. Mississippi State trailing 1-0 against Vandy, top of the 8th. The winner will advance to play Saturday. Loser faces 5-seed LSU Friday night. Ole Miss facing elimination. The Rebels in the same exact spot they were in a year ago, win or go home. The morning first pitch, Ole Miss taking on Texas A&M, the very definition of a pitcher's duel. Texas A&M John Doxakis, sensational for the Aggies. He carried a no-hitter through 8 innings, going mano-a-mano with Doug Nikhazy. Sensational day for the freshman. Nikhazy going 8 scoreless innings. It's 0-0 in the ninth. Rebels finally getting a hit off in this one. Doxakis in the dugout. Thomas Diller gets a single. Ole Miss takes advantage. Cole Zabowski is going to come up to bat. He's going to drill one to right field. This is going to score the first run of the game for the Rebs in the last inning. The only 2 hits of the day for Ole Miss. And in the close, Parker Caracci. Much needed confidence boost for Caracci, getting the strikeout to end it here. The Rebs survive in advance, defeating A&M 1-0. Head coach Mike Bianco says Nikhazy saved their SEC tournament run, but Caracci is the key.
I don't believe that we can win in postseason without Parker Caracci. I mean, I don't believe we can do that. And I think most people, probably you, probably our team, I think most people believe that. And so, you know, he's won so many big games. He's been in that moment a lot more than most kids in this conference.
I think it's a vibe, like we're going to get this done. You know, we're all fighting every at-bat. You know, of course, we want to score 5, we want to score 10 off of this guy, but, you know, the most we can do is fight and put runners on and try to make something happen.
The Heritage Academy Patriots entered the 2019 season missing one very important accomplishment, a baseball state championship. And after 25 years of waiting for another chance, the Pats made sure to leave this time with the gold. WCBI Sports' Courtney Robb has the story.
Over 2 decades of waiting would end with just one sigh of relief.
It was a really big exhale, you know, because we did it, we got there. We reached our goal.
After 25 years since competing in a championship series, the Heritage Academy Patriots are now able to call themselves state title winners. The road to get to the final was no cakewalk, beginning with the team that eliminated them a season ago, followed by a battle against rival Starkville Academy.
Heard a lot of noise from them for the past year, and we just weren't going to let them beat us.
It was 6 hours of baseball, and but to beat them, it was special, but the main thing was we reached our goal. We were on the cusp of bringing home the title.
In Game 1, the Patriots would cruise over Wayne Academy 6-1, courtesy of MSU commit Blaze Berry's 2-run homer and skills on the mound.
When he hit that home run, that kind of just sealed the deal on Game 1.
It was on the mound that Cole Ketchum threw the final out of the inning that got Heritage Academy its first ever state title.
We weren't surprised. I knew, I told the coaches and I told the kids after Game 1 that, you know, Cole's going to show up and perform. He's going to give us a chance, and he really did that.
There's no better feeling, especially when it's your first one, get to hoist it up, and especially whenever we get to see the rings and all.
The expectations have risen for the Patriots, but for now, Heritage will sit and marinate in the win.
Right when he threw that last pitch, I just kind of sat there for a second and was like, holy cow. Like, we just won it for the first time, and I watched everyone dogpile, and then I was the last one to jump on everyone, but it was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had.
Reporting in Columbus, Courtney Robb, WCBI Sports.
That's all for sports. We'll have a last look at your forecast coming up after the break.
Pretty warm tomorrow, Scott. 71 at 7 o'clock. Early, we're back up to 88 at noon, low 90s to mid 90s in the afternoon, and we just carry that over into your Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Memorial Day itself. So the weekend, the unofficial start of summer, let's just forget about that. Summer's here.
Summer is here.
We know
Mother
that.
Nature said, nope, we're going to bring summer to you right now.
Forget about the calendar, let's just bring it on.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Keith. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow.